74 C10.
Street legal.
Street legal. Yeah.
What do you think about that?
It's like, we're gonna go off-road, let's go.
What's up, guys? We're over here at Russell's house and we're checking out his build. What's up with this thing, man? Tell us the year, the make, the model, all that good stuff.
74 C10. The guy I bought it from, Scott Curry, he named it Roxanne, so the name kind of stuck. A lot of people said, oh, she's that old girl from back in the day, you know, meet at the club, but she'll still take you for all your money you got.
She still goes.
Right?
She goes hard.
Spent a lot of late nights with a lot of bad men, and she's still here to get it done.
All right, man. So this is this was built by somebody else, or did you?
Yeah, Frank Russell, he actually built it. It was 1444. He raced it for a little bit.
Oh, so nice. So this was a race truck.
Yeah, it was a race truck. And they decommissioned it, and then Scott bought it as a hovercraft. He had like a 2000, 2002 Chevy that he basically gutted to build this. Kind of the gist I got from him.
Okay.
So we basically blew it all apart and redid it. It has the AutoFab glass kit, but it ran like an Astrovan grill. Like the headlights because they were bigger than the stocks. So we cut the grill out and made it back to the old body style Chevy grill. I love that body style.
This looks great, man. And you know, I think the thing with the C10s and a lot of these builds right now is like people are really getting into them and trying to find them. This is awesome, man. This is really cool. I love the vibes of this, the look. I feel like this look is definitely coming back. People are trying to build these things again.
Yeah, it's like, you know, the square body to the old body style.
Well, this looks cool, man, and it's cool that they were able to put the Mazulla stuff on here too. Chris Mazulla designed a lot of these bolt-on Chevy kits. They're a hot commodity, man. People love, and we got a little guest right here today.
That's Max.
What's up, Max? Max is kicking it. He's the co-host today. But yeah, dude, people are like really looking for these kits. You know, people love the Mazulla kits. I know Chris doesn't really make long travel kits anymore. It's more like upper arms, right?
Yeah, he does like all the billet stuff and kind of just runs the CNCs now.
Shout out to Chris Mazulla. You definitely had a big hand in like bringing a lot of like affordable A-arm kits to Chevy guys, and he was the Chevy guy. The Chevy long travel guy.
We cycled it one day, just kind of messing around and like with the straps on it, and it did like 19 and a half. I was like, wow, that's
dang.
Freaking, you know, on a bolt-on kit, I get, you know, if you had like a 2002 style truck bolted on and changed some shock geometry a little bit, and you can get damn near 20 inches out of it. I mean, that's
damn. Yeah, that's huge, man. That's like I-beam wheel travel, but with the ARM reliability, right? What kind of shocks are we running on this thing?
It's got the Fox 2.5s, the 2.5 coilover. There's not much room. If you can see, it's really crammed in here.
Okay.
Not really a jump truck. It's more just, we call it the party truck. You know, we drive from here to go out to Lucerne, out to Sunfair.
Sunfair is a really rad spot. What kind of hub are you guys running?
That's stock Chevy Hubs. And
stock Chevy Hubs, huh?
Unbelievably, I change them once a year just to kind of do it. And every time I pull them off, they're still nice and tight. I mean, this kit has taken a beating. I had sent it one time like crazy, and it nosed over on one side, and it actually cracked the upper uniball here.
Okay.
And Danny Giannini put it back together. But this thing has even like the stock steering in it.
Oh, wow.
They just did like this weird swing set thing in it and then gusseted it all in. I don't know if you can kind of...
Just strengthened it up, huh?
Yeah. So, I mean,
okay.
You can kind of see in there. But, I mean, this thing is concrete and steel. It's the epitome of what you can build in your driveway. It's just plate. Ain't nothing fancy. And
it's obtainable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't need a huge fab shop.
I think just the look of this thing, the AutoFab old school glass on this thing looks so rad. You still got the chromed out kind of bumper right here. So this is street legal, right?
It's got a plate on it. I mean, it's got race tires and stuff, but
street legal.
Street legal. Yeah. It's got headlights, no blinkers, but it's got headlights, brake lights, and a plate.
What do you think about that?
He's like, we're gonna go off-road, let's go.
I know, man. And then, dude, again, really clean bumper. Looking super solid. I love the flow of this thing. What kind of tire is this in, man?
These, I don't know, Alex GHA Racing, he actually hooked me up with these.
Okay.
That's what he ran on his 6100 truck.
Okay.
So they're just their takeoffs. I had some old Mickey Thompson beadlocks on it that I got.
Ooh, nice. Old school. Yeah, sick.
But I was at a tire shop and some dude actually had these with some low pros on it, and he's like, I hate the way these tires look, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, those are Robbie's.
Those are Robbie Gordon's,
so
man.
I ended up picking them up for 60 bucks.
I was actually out by Danny Giannini, and I hit up Russell. I'm like, man, I know we've been trying to meet up for a while. And he's like, the truck's in a bunch of pieces. And I'm like, all right. He's like, I think I can get it together. And here it is, man. It's together.
So I had it all stripped. I got pics of it all. I pulled all the glass, pulled the front clip, the radiator.
Oh, shoot.
And I was getting ready to start stripping it down. And I'm like, ah, damn.
So why are you stripping it down?
I had another motor in it that was pretty good, but it dropped the valve. graded the whole top end.
Okay.
And I picked up from Burleson Designs. He sold me a 383 stroker
Ooh.
GM Performance crate motor. So
nice.
You know, they were like 450, 485 torque.
Okay.
So this is true to the body style. This is a throttle body, like a 210 horsepower motor. It's got
rad.
like a RV cam and the throttle body to carburetor.
Like a true Prerunner.
Yeah.
That's rad.
So it's gutless, but I haven't broken axle. I haven't hurt a driveline.
Hey, that's what's up, but you go.
Yeah, and it
But you go.
runs good.
You know, and that's another thing. A lot of people think you need like massive horsepower numbers. You just need enough power to get you over the whoops and floating. You know what I mean? Once you're in a groove and you're in a good RPM,
yeah, that's
flowing.
where this truck surprises people. It's kind of heavy. I mean, it almost weighs in at 5,000 pounds. So
oh, really?
It's short, fat, and it's heavy. So when it jumps, it kind of comes out of the sky like a rock. But it's still, I mean, nothing's ever broken.
Hell yeah.
But when you get it in big, wide open desert and in the bumps, I mean,
That's where it shines, huh?
it's just third gear, 85, you know, and you just kind of settle in and it just floats through it. And everybody's like, dude, what the hell? That thing just eats.
What motor are you putting in, man? You want to show us real quick?
So I got the old school GM Performance 383. It was like their stock bolt-in motor. They ran it in one of their old trucks.
So this is what's going in now.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, brother. Yeah, take us through the rear of this thing. What's going on back here?
So it's got a Curry 35 spline rear end. I mean,
okay.
Standard issue Curry rear end, the 9 plus nodular housing.
That's such a solid axle, man. Curry makes some good stuff, man. They've been around for a really long time.
The Giant Motorsports 60-inch weld-it-yourself link kit.
Dude, that's what's up.
I mean, it's been pretty bulletproof. You know, there's not really much you can say about that. So, I mean, a lot of this truck was built on a budget. So I had the bump stops, but I didn't have any cans or anything. So one day I was in CarTech, and these are actually for a Ranger. Okay. And they were in like the bonus deal of the day box. So they were like 20 bucks. I'm like, you know what? I slapped them on there, kind of.
And they worked out.
Yeah. So it works, you know.
Hell yeah.
It ain't pretty, but it works.
Well, that's a lot of up travel you got in this thing too, man.
Up, down.
Yeah.
Pulls almost 30 in the rear.
No way. I mean, this looks like a lot of up travel right here. This almost looks like, what, 15 inches of up travel?
Yeah, it sits pretty centered. Everybody's like, oh, you need to get the ass end up a little higher. But it sits pretty centered where it's at. And then it has a lot of, like if you see in the pictures, it has a lot of droop, you know.
Nice.
This thing just drops out, but...
Heck yeah, man.
Could probably maybe use a different spring rate, but I'm afraid to mess with it because it just works so good.
Yeah,
you know?
if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
I had some cooling issues,
okay.
So I got a different radiator on the front, and it wasn't enough. So this was the radiator that was in it. It's disconnected right now. But I ended up running from a radiator into a radiator, and it actually ran 2 radiators. And after that, I never had any problems, but when I do the new motor, I want just something super big. I don't want it getting hot.
Yeah, man, and I see you got your fire extinguishers. Very important. He has 2 back here, guys. Be mindful of that.
2 in the back, 1 in the cab.
Right on. You hear that?
Yeah.
2 in the back, 1 in the cab, man.
Could probably use a fire suppression system, but...
Yeah. No, dude, this is great. Just to have this. You know, we're really trying to promote fire safety, brother.
And they're charged.
Excellent, and they're charged. Not just for looks, guys.
I'm not sure what fuel cell it is.
Yeah.
It was in there when I got it.
Yeah, that looks like a good 35 gallon or
32,
something.
I think it is.
Okay, 32.
Yeah, but
very nice.
It only go about 160, 180 miles on a tank of gas when you're up at speed.
Okay, you know, well that's not too bad, at all. And then third member?
The 9 plus nodular.
Oh, okay.
Housing, running like a 588 gear, solid spool. It's been pretty bulletproof.
It's working.
Yeah, it's
working.
Nice.
Nice, man. And
keep it simple and...
Yeah, dude, no, that works out.
Full size spares.
Heck yeah.
Had 35s on it and cut the bedsides out, put 37s on it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks cool, man. Looking really good. You know, just lift it up, brother.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I would do that to my truck sometimes when I had a truck. And then I seen this back window is not a window. It's actually like plexiglass.
Plexiglass, yeah. It was
right
actually solid. And me and a buddy were hitting a little trail over here, and I slid it around the corners. A little trail we do all the time, and someone had dumped like a big hunk of concrete, like a Ballard.
Oh, shoot.
So I come sliding around the corner, and I actually took out the corner of the cab over here, and it must have racked something, but it just exploded the plexiglass.
Well, this works, dude. This works. This is a window too. You could see through it, right? And if a rock hits it, it ain't cracking.
Yeah, door slammer, I guess, but I mean it's super tight. Like this thing closes nice.
Yeah, you know? Very cool. Nice, man. So,
But,
so take us through this dash, man. Very simple, which is cool.
It used to have this checkerboard theme. It was the metallic blue, and then it kind of the checkerboards flowed, and it had the number panels on the side. Super. Old school. Late 90s, 2000s.
So when was this truck originally built?
It was like around 2002 is when they raced it. So when he first built it, the guy who built it, his nephew contacted me, and he was like, "Oh yeah, it was my dad, my uncle's truck. Blah blah." I actually had a Fab Tech kit. They started racing it, and then they built their own, and then it just kind of spiraled from there. And said never got any wins, but got a couple seconds. And
heck yeah. Well, and a lot of people don't know, Fab Tech used to make like the first like long travel kinds of kits. That's where they started, and then they did all the street stuff because it's easier, it's good money. But shout out to Fab Tech, man. I actually ran Fab Tech in my Frontier, dude. I ran an upper arm, and you know what? I used to be embarrassed about it, but I'm actually super stoked and proud of it because it's just steps. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing jumps better than a stock truck with an upper arm kit, man.
Right?
There's nothing. I had a Toyota like that, and
it goes forever, dude.
Right?
It goes forever.
Bounce the front end, and all day long just.
There you go, man. Do you ever pick the kids up from school in this thing? Or?
Oh yeah, my daughter, she gets pretty embarrassed about it.
How does she like it? She gets embarrassed?
Yeah, because it's loud and it's kind of.
Dad comes in doing burnouts. No, that's great, man. Making memories. And I see you updated some stuff over here. You got all these.
A little eBay switch panel.
Right on.
Puts all the rockers on it. Hits the pumper.
Heck yeah.
Got a couple lights. Got like a rear amber.
Okay.
Regular beam, high beam. That's the rear amber, or that's actually the front bumper lights.
Okay.
The HIDs.
Nice.
That's the rear amber, the pumper.
Nice. And you got the cup holders for some big gulps.
Yeah. 12 of them off eBay for like $6.
Hell yeah. I like the way you shop, bro. This is what's up. This is how you need to get it done.
I call it my smile per dollar ratio.
Yeah.
Mild barber mount. Keep it locked in.
Cool, man.
But I mean, this thing just always works. Super simple.
Yeah.
Nothing to break.
Well, I can't wait till we get out to the desert with you, man. I know Danny was talking to us that you guys want to do some Beaumont thrashing at some old school spots.
Yeah, I mean...
Does that sound like a possibility someday?
The Beaumont, we got to do Beaumont when it's like, true Beaumont, where you got the hills are green, the dirt is the chocolate,
Are we talking like springtime?
Yeah,
okay.
Like February might be a little cold, but
okay.
You get into March, and you can get some dirt bike guys together. There's a lot of local dudes. There's a ton of shops out here. The guys have been building trucks for years.
Kurt LeDuc?
Yeah, I mean, he's an OG. He's right there by Danny.
Right. Very cool. There's a lot of guys out here. Huh?
Yeah, R3 is over here in Beaumont.
Okay.
Ochoa Motorsports, he's side-by-side dude.
That's rad.
A lot of guys, a lot of dirt bike guys out here. Biking, I mean, that's what it was all about back in the day, was grabbing a shovel, going out to the canyon out here.
No shovel, no ride, right?
Right, yeah, just digging some big hits. I mean, then everybody got into pit bikes. We were taking those out there.
That's sick. For those of you that don't know, Beaumont was like freestyle motocross free ride capital. Like all the old crusty
every dirt bike video.
every yeah. Travis Pastrana was like 15, 16 years old out here with like the OG Metal Militia guys riding these hills. The cops have cracked down big time, but every once in a while the local guys know how to get in and get around some of those little
there's
barriers.
A lot of cool spots. Don't park by the road. Go in, hide your truck, and the cops, they know who's supposed to be out there and who's not, you know.
It's pretty much locals only spot, so. We're gonna hop in this thing and go for a quick little spin around the block. Every chance I could film the inside of a truck and see the driver driving, get some shots of this thing, we've got to take advantage of it, so let's check it out. You guys ever go to Ocotillo or something?
Yeah, Ocotillo, we did Quartzsite. That was kind of gave my truck identity issues. We got it back in there, and I was like, dude, we're gonna take this thing out of here in parts. Like, there's no way we're getting out of here. Straight Austin Power style. Back when we lived over by the golf course, I'd cruise this thing home at like 2 in the morning and really make friends.
Yeah, people. I bet everybody was stoked about that. Huh?
Not so much. But Turbo 400, got a nice little shift kit in it.
Nice Turbo 400. I don't think we talked about that.
No, it's just kind of bulletproof. It's never let me down. It always shifts good.
Right on, man. Solid.
It's still got the governor in it. Doesn't have a manual valve body.
Okay.
So it'll actually shift once it hits about 5,000, 4,600 or so. For an off-road truck on the street, it rides really nice.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like effortlessly smooth. Oh, dang, dude, there's some trails right here. I didn't expect we were gonna do this. This is sick.
it gets big, you can actually open it up and get going pretty fast through here.
Right on, dude. Yeah, dude, that was clean, man. This thing is effortlessly smooth, brother.
It doesn't even come off the ground anymore. It just kind of stretches its legs.
Oh, it's perfect. Well, this has been awesome, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you guys like what you see, definitely subscribe, check out the channel, like it, share it. If you guys are trying to motivate your boys with the C10s to get them built, be like Russell and just get it done. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys around next time. Later.